Tyson Fury puts his WBC belt on the line as he and Deontay Wilder square off for a third time on October 9. The Brit dismantled Wilder with a highly impressive 7th-round stoppage win when the pair last fought in February last year, which followed their controversial draw back in 2018. Fury was on the precipice of an historic all-British undisputed showdown against Anthony Joshua earlier this summer before an American arbitrator ruled the Gypsy King must instead take on Wilder for a third time. The heavyweight division has since been blown wide open after Joshua lost his WBA, WBO and IBF belts in a one-sided unanimous decision defeat to Oleksandr Usyk, putting a halt to Fury's 5-fight plan, which included a doubleheader against his British rival starting in March next year. The winner of Fury and Wilder will still likely go on to fight for the undisputed crown, though who that will be against remains to be seen, with Joshua insisting he will take the contractually agreed rematch against the Ukrainian, most likely in February or March 2022. Wilder, who offered a barrage of excuses following his emphatic defeat to Fury, is now being trained by Malik Scott and is promising a devastating knockout. With another eagerly anticipated bout between the pair swiftly approaching, Sportsmail takes you through everything you need to know. When is Tyson Fury vs Deontay Wilder? The clash between Fury and Wilder is scheduled to take place on Saturday, October 9 at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, with a capacity 20,000 crowd expected. The pair are squaring off in Las Vegas for a second successive fight, with their rematch bout held in the MGM Grand Garden following their initial contest at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Heavyweights Robert Helenius and Adam Kownacki go to battle in the pick of the bouts on the undercard. How to watch the fight? The fight will get underway at approximately 5 a.m. on Sunday morning, for those in the UK. The time of the main event will, of course, depend on the undercard action, which gets underway from 12:30 a.m. Fans will be able to watch the event live on BT Sport box office at a price of £24.95, which is available via BT TV, Virgin TV and Sky. It can also be streamed online via the BT Sport website and the box office app. Sportsmail will also be running a live blog, so you can keep up to date with us. Fury vs Wilder, the key stats: Tyson Fury age, 33, nationality, British, height, 6 feet 9 in reach, 85 in stance, orthodox record, 30 watts, 0 liters, 1D knockouts, 21 rounds, 193 debut, 2008 Deontay Wilder age, 35, nationality, American, height, 6 feet 7 in reach, 83 inches stance, orthodox record, 42 watts, 1 liter, 1D knockouts, 41 rounds, 150 debut, 2008 fight card and full. Tyson Fury vs Deontay Wilder, for WBC and the ring heavyweight titles: Robert Helenius vs Adam Kownacki, Efe Ajagba vs Frank Sanchez, Robesi Ramirez vs Orlando Gonzalez Ruiz, Edgar Berlanga vs Marcelo Esteban Cosiers, Jared Anderson vs Vladimir Tereshkin, Victor Vikrist vs Mike Marshall, Julian Williams vs Vladimir Hernandez, Elvis Rodriguez vs Bad Bruce Carrington vs Cesar Cantu. What's been said? There has typically been an abundance of trash talk between the pair in the build-up to the event. Fury insisted he would run through the one-tricky pony former WBC champion when the pair last met at their promotional press conference back in June. And the verbal spars have since continued, with Fury recently telling Frank Warren's Queensbury Promotions, "What's going to happen is I'm going to run across the ring and knock the F out of Deontay Wilder. I'm going to plaster him. I'm going to be like a plasterer on the night, plastering walls. I'm going to splatter him in the ring." Hess getting knocked out for sure, 100%. It was an easy fight the second time, and it'll be an even easier time the third time. I'm knocking him out inside quick time. Wilder, who wore headphones and refused to answer any questions at the press conference, has been more vocal since. He has accused Fury of faking his positive COVID-19 test that pushed the trilogy bout back from July 24 to October 9 and has demanded has given the WBC belt if his opponent pulls out again. Speaking to 78 Sports, Wilder said, "If he don't show up, has going to have to suffer the consequences, the penalties that have been set forth. If he don't fight, then pay me what you're supposed to pay me. Then you have to give up that belt as well. So it's a win-win situation for me, it's a lose-lose situation for him. That's the great thing about it, cause the saying has always said that history repeats itself. We know his actions are always the same, has done this many of times where he tries to get out of fights. He has had a door to escape from. But at this moment in time he has no more doors, no options. He has to put up or shut up, fight or retire. Either fight and give me my money or give up that belt. It's a win-win situation for me, and with that being said, I can sleep at night." Fury vs. Wilder, the odds having dominated to a 7th-round stoppage victory over Wilder in their February 2020 rematch. It comes as no surprise that Fury is the overwhelming favorite to prevail once more among the bookies. The Gypsy King is at 2/7 to get the win, 13/5 via decision and 5/6 by stoppage. Wilder is the significant underdog at 5/2 to emerge victorious, 14-1 on points and 11/4 by stoppage. Meanwhile, a draw is at 25-1. Odds as per Betfair and correct at the time of publication.